here tonight, and even dating to the Ultimate Fighter back in 2015, you got the sense pretty early on that we were looking at somebody special. He was able to cap it with a UFC championship. He's back on the horse here tonight.
He has this undying belief in himself, believe that hard work, all the results will show, and they have Kamaru Usman. From the pace and pressure he put on Dos Anjos to the pace and pressure he put on Woodley, he shows now, and in those fights, why he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division. And he's really coming into his own when it comes to his striking. Certainly he's had a lot of standard influences in his ear. Enrico, of course, Greg Jones on the wrestling side. Kamaru Usman, as he put it way back in the day, is a real problem. Into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now. He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy, Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night. The Dagestani social media legend, Hasbulla Magomedov, in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. Right, so the newly minted UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov just could not stay away as he comes up on this matchup with another all-time great, Kamaru Usman. You know these guys well. Usman is your friend. Nurmagomedov is close to your heart as any. And you told me before the fight, Khabib's not going to be on the wrong end of a strength equation against him.
No, he is going to be strong as Usman tonight, even though he's the guy coming up. But for Khabib Nurmagomedov, it's get in his face, pressure him, and take him down. Khabib has wrestling like not many others we have seen inside the octagon. But Usman does have the ability to defend that. Can Usman deal with the pressure that Khabib will put on him from the moment the official says to fight?
Usman's in half guard now. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard, and you can't have one-on.
All right, so he's setting up for submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. And now he's got the back. Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. We might get a stoppage here soon.
Nice shot there by the champ.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Nice positional control here. 3 minutes. Usman's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
He's got to be careful here. Big right hook there by the champ.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount.
Look at him, he sent on the choke now. Look at that, he sent it up.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
Did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman will be proud. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Ooh, he's setting up another submission now.
I think he's got it. It's deep.
Ooh, nice adjustment by the offensive fighter.
He jumps to the opposite side, and now he's got him in an arm triangle. Right to the knee on belly. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He's now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all the fighting.
Round two straight ahead.
Okay, there's no way you got that. You lost that, okay? But we're going to take this next one back. You know you can do it. We're going to stick to our striking. He can't handle your trick.
Round two is here. Khabib Nurmagomedov. And that man, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. So here we are as our next round gets underway. I would have tapped in that previous round, by the way. I would have tapped.
It was so tight. I cannot believe that he got out of that submission.
Usman's in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Nurmagomedov getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop this. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Usman getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns.
Nurmagomedov's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys. Now he's going full mount.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Usman.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
In the half guard.
Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent. Nurmagomedov's back inside control here. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds, because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off, or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position. So smart to continue to go to that area of the face that's all swollen. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Working out of the half guard here.
Gotta be careful here.
Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in, this could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Daniel.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. 2 rounds in the books. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool, because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Usman's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Yeah, left hook found its target.
Usman's doing a real good job with his jab right now.
Now a kick to the body.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown now.
You see him put himself into the half guard, like the control, yep. Great ground and pound by this man.
Let's go! Get him off you! Get him off!
Do some work, guys.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Let's go! We got a scramble here!
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him.
Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke.
That rear naked choke looks very tight. He's got the choke arm under the neck, and he's got his hands locked behind the head. It'll be very difficult for his opponent